Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
C&J Dirt Works in Delaware is here to help you with your tile work, new construction, rock hauling, and more. Contact Chad at C&J Dirt Works to help you with your spring and summer projects, offering free estimates.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Community Insurance in Edgewood is proud to support all area athletes and wish them the best of luck in tournament action for all of your auto, farm, business, and home insurance. Community Insurance in Edgewood, cheering you on to victory.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop, the world's largest provider of crop inputs and services. Contact Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop to
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Himes Awards provides high-quality awards and custom laser engraving for any occasion. Himes Awards, located inside the Pro Shop of Lightning Lanes in Manchester. Stop in or go to himesawards.com.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the U.S., is dedicated to the needs and profitability of farmers. With access to the most diverse genetic and trait offerings in the world, Beck's provides farmers with the right products for their farm. Place a Beck's seed order. Contact your local seed dealers, John McMillan in Aurora, Adam Reth in Manchester, and Russ Funky in Dyersville.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Looking for a place to gather with family and friends? Your look is over. Gather your family and friends and head to the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill. Join them for some great food and sports before, during, or after the game. Best of luck from everyone at Hillside Sports Bar and Grill in Monticello.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggan is the go-to spot for all of your farm equipment and servicing needs. A servicing dealer for farm and outdoor power consumer lines such as Bad Boy Power Mowers, Bush Hog, Woods, Dixon, Kohler engines, Big Dog mowers, and more. Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggan wishes the best of luck to all area athletes.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Moyle Rental Services has the equipment you need to get your jobs done, from skid loaders to high-reach forklifts, man lifts, and more. Stop by and speak with Jason at Moyle Rental Services on Rocky Ridge Road in Manchester.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Come to the Palace Saloon in Dyersville for great food, cold beverages, and friendly atmosphere while cheering on your favorite teams. The Palace Saloon in Dyersville wishes everyone in tournament action the best of luck. Go teams.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Wolf Cool Electric, your full-service electrical contractor with a wide range of services for residential, commercial, agricultural, and sales, installation, and service of solar and wind energy systems. Contact Wolf Cool Electric in Delhi today for a free estimate.
Put a little South in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
Welcome back into the Wells Fargo Arena. As Jamie, Roger, and Zach back with you, we're going to go over to mat number 5, and we're waiting for Kane Lunsman. There he is. He's come to the mat, wrestling in the consolation quarterfinals here. Or, excuse me, second round consolation. Yeah, second round consolations here. After falling in the quarterfinals at 126 pounds, he'll be taking on Avery Abbin from Osage.
Well, you got to win here. So must-win situation. So we'll see how Kane Lunsman responds, Jamie, after losing that hard-fought 6-5 match. And he's going to drop right in on a nice single to the left side of Abbin. Let's see if he can treetop or back trip. Abbin's going to try to step that left leg down, and Lunsman's going to push him forward, keep back trip, take Abbin down, and Lunsman gets hurt. Lunsman gets hurt right there as he falls right on his knee. And Kane Lunsman down as he comes down very awkwardly on his right knee, I believe. And he is not feeling very good right now. He had that left leg of Avery Abbin up tight and went to kick it out when he came down. Landed very awkwardly, Zach. Did you catch that?
I don't know if it's his bone or if it's his knee, but I thought I saw underneath that sleeve that something was a little bit rigid down there.
I think it's that knee brace he has on.
Oh, okay.
It's under. I think he had a black one on in that that quarterfinal. He's got a white wrap on his right leg this match. So I think that might have been what you're seeing, Zach, is the ridge of that knee on that wrap.
Yeah, so he is not feeling very good down. He's got 51 seconds left of his injury time, and I'm not sure that he's going to get up from here, as we've got the Iowa State trainers down there looking tight, looking close, and we'll see how this pans out. So waiting on deck is Ryan Phillips from West Delaware. He'll be taking on a familiar opponent in Brock Radicke from Vinton-Shellsburg. And 27 seconds left. Now Kane Lunsman is sitting up. We'll see if he can continue or not. He's not up to his feet. If he was up to his feet, I'd feel just a little bit more confident, Jamie, but he's still sitting down on the mat with the trainers looking at him.
As he's, like you said, running out of injury time here. So looks like they are going to try to stand him up. Whether or not he continues here, he is up, but he can put very little weight on that knee. It looks like I thought he was reaching for his headgear.
You got to make a decision because his 2 minutes are up, and the coaches are talking about it right there.
He's
asking for his headgear right there, and we'll see how this is going to go. The trainers are still out there talking. He's using a little bit more than his 2 minutes, and Coach Ryan Lunsman asking him what's going on there. So we'll see. He's going to try to put his headgear back on, and he has no more injury time left. So if something happens, he's still not sure whether he wants to go or not. And he's going to strap it back on and give it a go here. So there's nothing worse than an ankle or a knee in wrestling. And if something happens here, he's going to call it. So he's out of injury time. And he's got that right knee. He's got a heavy knee pad on it, had a sleeve on it, and that's going to do it right there. As Abbin came in, and he went to plant on that right knee, and he could not move, and that's going to do it right there. So Kane Lunsman will lose by injury default. So he gets knocked out of the tournament. not the way you want to get knocked out of the tournament, Jamie, losing that tough 6-5 match, and then, boy, very awkward, twisting that knee, and he's down for the count, and that's going to do it for his sophomore experience here at the state meet.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. As Lunsman coming in here, the number 2 seed, he was expecting to be in the finals and lost that close quarterfinal round matchup, and now coming back and just unable to put any weight on it. So that's really unfortunate for Kane Lunsman here, as he will be back next year, his junior season, as not the way his sophomore season wanted to end. We're going to go over to mat number 1, and we'll have Ryan Phillips up for West Delaware now.
Again, another, Jamie, you wrestle in the Walmack all year, and then you come down here and you wrestle Jalen Schropp from Williamsburg and now Brock Radicke from Vinton-Schellsburg. So it's almost like the conference tournament all over again here at the state meet. So a familiar opponent for Ryan Phillips, and he's going to come out early with a 2-point take. He's not going to come out with a 2-point takedown. He had a go behind. Now he's going to sit Radicke on his backside as he switched off to a single. And opportunity there. Phillips is going to cut him loose. And it's 2-1 now. Ryan Phillips with a high crotch. He's going to sit Radicke back down on his backside one more time for another 2-point takedown. And Ryan Phillips working out some frustrations here against the junior. Let's check it out. Radicke's a senior from Vinton-Schellsburg. Phillips now with a tight waist. He's up 4-1 with 1:18 left to go in period number 1. He's got a tight waist with the left, inside wrist with the right. And looking very physical right now, Zach McCool.
Yeah, he looks great right now. He continues to hit his shots and, took him down real easy twice in a row, and now he's got a tough ride with the wing in, and he's going to look for that half on the other side. He's got to make sure he keeps that pressure forward. You don't want him to sit in and into you and put you in a scramble to your back, so he's got to continue forward pressure.
Well, he's going to pop the wing off as Radicke comes to a short sit position. Hand control now by Radicke as Phillips is draped over the top. He was over the top of the head of Radicke, and Radicke had hand control for just a few minutes there, and Phillips is going to get his hand back, and that's going to be stalling. You got to be kidding me. Stalling on Phillips. What was that all about? Stalling on Ryan Phillips.
I guess just hanging on.
Well, Radicke had his hand and trying to get it back, but regardless, he took a stalling call right there, so he'll have to get back to work on his feet, tight waist with the left, again inside wrist with the right. Radicke tries to roll through in a Granby. Rolls through on a Granby, no back points there. Now a tilt attempt. Tilt attempt by Phillips. Let's see if we can get Radicke posted on his back for some near fall points. Got to be careful with Ryan Phillips as he gets a little sloppy with the tilt. He's going to have to come back behind. That's going to do it for period number 1. And Phillips up 4-1. That was close right there.
I don't like guys exposing their backs. Even if you have that tilt and that arm cinched up, it's still pretty scary because you never know with these referees if they call a quick defensive fall on these guys if they ever come across their back.
There's a nice inside single by Phillips. He's going to cut across to a double. He's got Radicke sitting on his backside. And now Radicke's trying to reach back for that right ankle and turn it into a scramble, but a Turk now by Phillips. He's trying to go cross face from right to left shoulder to turn Radicke to his back. He's still got the Turk in. 134 and counting. Phillips up 6-1. It's going to make it more now as he's got Radicke turned to his back. Nice Turk by Phillips. He's going to make sure he gets his 3. He's going to try to make sure he gets his 3, which he does, and then look for the fall. He's going to readjust himself as he does. Radicke goes to a short sit.
Going to have Jaden Payton coming up for West Delaware over on mat number 5, I believe, wasn't it? 7. Okay, mat 7. Jaden Payton over on mat 7. He's taking on Gunnar Rogers from North Fayette Valley. These two wrestled at the South Winneshiek Invitational earlier this year as Payton, Rogers with a long shot. Payton trying to, with a whizzer here, trying to whip him down as he beat Gunnar Rogers 6-2 in the finals of that South Winneshiek tournament.
Over on mat number 1 with 35 seconds left to go. It's now 9-1 in favor of Ryan Phillips as he picks up another 2 off the tilt. and he's really working his tilt series very nicely now. Now he's got a Chickawing on the right side. Chickawing on the right side, trying to set up a half Nelson on the left.
Over there on mat number 7, still no points. Jaden Payton in with a whizzer as Rogers trying to cut the corner on Payton, but Payton with that whizzer, he's also got the leg, his left leg inside the right leg of Rogers. A nice hard crank down on that whizzer by Jaden Payton. Now all the way around behind is Rogers. Jaden Payton still with that whizzer and keeping that from being a 2-point takedown for Rogers. Might get a stalemate out of there, and we do.
Well, it's going to be Phillips' choice. He's going to go back to neutral against Radeke. He's up 9-1. And now Phillips right back in on a single, and he's going to try to back trip Radeke, and he does. He's going to pick up 2 more. Now it's up 11-1 with 1:45. And again, West Delaware is still in the hunt here for a top 3 finish. So, guys, you get the win, and if you can get bonus points, that's a plus, and that's what Phillips is doing right now. He's up 11-1.
And it's not going to take a lot of points to win that or get a trophy or even win this team title in Class 2A. Jaden Payton with a leg cradle locked up on Gunnar Rogers. He's looking for the fall. Official down looking close. He's going to get 2 and 2. So a 4-0 lead for Jaden Payton.
And Ryan Phillips still on that cross wrist ride on Brock Radeke. And let's see, Coach Voss is asking him to, now we're going to get stalling against Radeke. Thank you very much. As Phillips was trying to get his arm out, and Radeke was just hanging on to it. 102 and counting. 11-1 is your score for the senior from West Delaware. Wins this match, you're still in the hunt for a top 3 finish. 52 seconds left in period number 3 for Ryan Phillips. As he is still up 11-2, riding a tight waist with the left, inside wrist with the right. He's still looking for that Chickawing on the right. Radeke being very defensive underneath, like to get a stalling call as he is just based out. Phillips is going side to side. Now here comes a Chickawing by Phillips. And as he throws it in, Radeke tries to crawl off the edge of the mat. Phillips now trying to, and they're going to call him off the edge of the mat. So as soon as Ryan Phillips gets something locked up, Radeke from Vinton Schellsburg finds the edge. About the only time he's really been moving, Zach, is when he gets himself in trouble. Then he finds the edge.
Yeah, he's just continuing to do a nice job of not getting pinned in this situation as Ryan Phillips is up 11-1 with 15 seconds to go.
And 12 seconds now. Phillips up on top, riding tough. Going to try to hook a Chickawing on the right side of Radeke. Radeke trying to hit a switch on Phillips and not going to do it. And that's going to do it. Ryan Phillips is going to win that match 11-1. So a nice job. Nice comeback. Jamie, you always talk about how you're going to respond coming back off a match you thought Phillips had a shot to win against Schropp, and which he did. It didn't go your way, and instead of pouting, Ryan Phillips came back and won a big match right there.
And he did, and, you know, he's going to come away here with a medal this year after not being able to compete down here last year. And over on mat number 7, Jaden Payton is going to give up a 1-point escape as time expires. So he leads 4-1 as we go to the second period, and Jaden Payton will choose down to start the second period. Now up over on mat number 1, I believe, is where Chase Lunsman just got called to.
Jamie, did they have that score backwards on the clock? Jaden Payton has a red leg band on.
Yes, they do. There's Jaden Payton.
So they've got that score. Somebody needs to check on that. They've got that score all screwed up over there, and hopefully the coaches can see it, because right now they've got Gunnar Rogers up 4-2. It should be 5. It should have 5. It should be 5-1. So hopefully somebody can check that score out. All right, we'll move up to weight class 145 and Chase Lunsman. Chase Lunsman's taking the mat down there against Isaiah Spencer. And we'll see if Chase Lunsman can respond after losing a hard-fought 4-3 match to Will Esmoil from West Liberty. So Isaiah Spencer from Spencer, Iowa.
They couldn't have been giving Rogers points at.
No, but they need to check that, because didn't Payton have that leg cradle in and get 2 and 2?
Yes.
So, hey, we're back there. We're up in action on mat number 1. And it's going to be Lunsman and Spencer And right now it's staying still. There's a nice snap down by Lunsman as he's on the attack on Spencer.
And Roger, over on mat number 5, Cale Meyer is on the mat taking on Miles Hansmeyer, and it's a 2-point takedown and a 1-point escape for takedown for Meyer, a 1-point escape for Hansmeyer. Now Jaden Payton, according to the scoreboard, ties this match up 4-4. He's got a cradle locked up. He's got a cradle locked up on Gunnar Rogers, looking to turn over and pick up near fall points.
No points on mat number 1 with Lunsman and Spencer. 40 seconds left to go. We're going to get a stalemate as both each had a front headlock on each other.
Jaden Payton just gets a fall over there with a cradle.
In 3:50, 3 minutes and 50 seconds, Jaden Payton is going to pick up the fall. And he will be a state place winner here in his freshman season.
Over here on mat number 5, Cale Meyer goes up 4-1, hitting some pretty good shots over there, and I saw he hit an outside single, and he just got his opponent with a stall call there also with 38 seconds to go in the first period.
And on the edge of the mat down there, Chase Lunsman with the double leg takedown, and he's going to go up 2-0 on Isaiah Spencer. As it's very slow. Spencer very slow getting set. He's finally set as Lunsman will ride the left side. Isaiah Spencer with the knee slide to the stand-up, a 1-point escape. It's now 2-1 with 20 seconds left to go in this match. In 2A, weight class 145, Isaiah Spencer is a junior at 30-8, now 31-9.
Cale Meyer was almost got in some trouble right there. He almost got neck wrenched, did a nice job getting to his feet and just letting him go. So the score goes 4-2 at the end of the first period with the disc flip going to Cale Meyer, and he's going to take down to start the second period.
And the flip goes to Lunsman, and he will choose down to start the second period. He is up 2-1, and Spencer will ride the left side. Stand-up attempt there by Lunsman, countered with a tight waist and a chop by Spencer. Outside stand-up by Lunsman. Now he's going to sit out, turn in, and face Spencer for a 1-point escape. Now he drops in on a high crotch, and off the edge of the mat they both go.
Back over here, we got Cale Meyer out on his belly. He's got to find a way to his feet right now.
And we're going to go fast and furious here as Matthew Doyle up on mat number 6 with Coy Roos of West Liberty. And over on mat number 2, it'll be Mitchell Mangold of West Delaware. He'll be taking on Zach Bevins of Solon.
That'll be quite a match there. Lunsman now with the 1-point escape. He's up 3-1. He's up 3-1 as Spencer in on a single. Lunsman trying to counter that with a down block and a whizzer. Spencer going to switch sides. He's got the right leg of Lunsman up. He tries to high leg over a whizzer and roll through. No points there. 3-1 with 1:04 left to count.
Over here on mat number 5, Cale Meyer getting a reversal, going up 6-2 with 52 seconds to go in the second period as he's riding tough, looking for a cross-face cradle. He's got that butcher, and now he loses the butcher as he comes back on top. Hansmeyer is getting to his feet right now, and he's got to keep heavy pressure or let him go. You've got to be careful here as Hansmeyer is really looking for scramble situation that throws and neck wrenches. So Cale Meyer's got to do a good job staying in good position this entire match.
All WAMAC match over on mat number 2 as it's Mitchell Mangold taking on Zach Bevins. These two met in the second week of the season. They did not wrestle each other again the rest of the year as they're wrestling here today in the blood round of the 2019 state tournament. 1:15 left to go in the first period of that one. Down in front of us, Matthew Doyle, still 0-0 with Coy Roos of West Liberty in the first period.
Now, mat number 1, a sweep single by Chase Lunsman. He's going to pick up a 2-point takedown now with 12 seconds left to go in the second. He is up 5-1.
Back to mat number 5, we go Cale Meyer back to his feet in the third period as Hansmeyer chooses neutral.
Mitchell Mangold looking for a takedown on the edge of the mat. He's got the leg of Zach Bevins up in the air, and they're going to say went out of bounds as Bevins gets off the edge of the mat. So out of bounds, they'll reset with 46 seconds left to go. First period, Matthew Doyle, first period over with him and Coy Roos, as it will be, it's going to be Doyle's choice to start the second, and he's going to go down.
And there's a good high crotch right there, carried almost to his back for a 2-point takedown for Cale Meyer, going up 8-2 with 1:26 to go in the third period.
On mat number 1, it's going to be a 1-point escape by Spencer, Isaiah Spencer from Spencer. The Tigers there, it's 5-2 now, still in favor of the senior from Monticello, Chase Lensman. Lensman with the short arm drag, now a knee tip. Let's see if he can hit a go behind. He does. That's going to be a 2-point takedown by Lensman. He's going to go up 7-2 with a minute and a half left.
Kale Meyer just with the stall call right there. He's riding parallel and kind of spurring his legs out at his ankles, so he's got to get to a side here with a minute 5 to go in the third period.
Matthew Doyle with a 1-point escape. He leads 1-0. 1:20 left to go in the second period of that one as he picked up the escape. Mitchell Mangold will choose down to start the second period on mat number 2 against Zach Bevins of Solon.
Chase Lensman now up on top, grinding, riding an inside wrist on the right side of Isaiah Spencer, looking for a tilt out of it. In great position with that Syracuse ride. Spencer is belly down. Lensman now switches sides, and a stand-up now by Spencer. Lensman might cut him loose here. We'll see. No, lift and return by Lensman.
Kale Meyer over here with the chicken wing in on the left side, trying to hop over to the other side for a tilt. And he's getting close to getting some back points as he turns in. He's got him belly out with 15 seconds to go in the third period. So he's seconds away from being a place winner.
Chase Lensman up on top, still riding tough. He's got a chicken wing, and he's trying to throw Spencer to his back with a chicken wing on the right side. Now, mat number 2, I catch it out of my eye. That's going to be a 1-point escape for Mitchell Mangold. Nice shot by Mangold to split hands.
And Kale Meyer will win that match 8-2, advancing himself on the backside and picking up a medal for himself right there. So very nice job with the 8-2 victory over Hansmeyer from walk-on.
Back on mat number 1, it's Chase Lensman up with another takedown. He's up now 7-2 with 21 seconds left.
Mangold and Bevins back to the center after they're going out of bounds. 45 seconds left to go. Here in period number 2, Mitchell Mangold with a 1-0 lead. Going to the blood corner on mat 6 is Coy Roos. So Matthew Doyle still with a 1-0 lead over there. 30 seconds left to go with Mangold and Bevins here in this second period.
On mat number 1, Chase Lensman will ride out that match, and he'll take a 7-2 win right there over Isaiah Spencer. So these guys are on a roll right now, doing a great job after that very poor last round. They're doing a great job coming back with some hard-fought wins to stay in this tournament. Chase Lensman will move on.
Back over here with Mitchell Mangold. There's 7 seconds left to go in the second period as the score is still 1-0 as they go back to the center of the mat. Nice shot, outside single right there by Mangold with 7 seconds left. He was unable to finish right there, so good offense by Mitchell Mangold. We'd like to continue to see that out of him.
On mat number 6 with Matt Doyle, it is 1-0, and we're going to period number 3. It's going to be Roos's choice, and he's going to choose down to start period number 3. Crab ride by Doyle, short sit now by Roos.
Over here, Bevins chooses down to start the third period as Mitchell Mangold's got to either let him go or lift and return him, and so before he gets a stall call. And right there, he's looking to get a cheap tilt. Start count right there. Count him right there. He's on his back. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
Matthew Doyle still tied 1-1 as Roos picks up a 1-point escape. Over on mat number 5, it's Cole Davis picking up a two-point takedown after giving up a takedown. He picked up an escape. He now leads Carson Devine of Algona 3-2. Minute 5 left to go, first period.
Back over here on mat number 2, Mitchell Mangold has to release Bevins before he gets a stall call, so it goes 1-1 with a minute 26 to go in the third period.
Also 1-1 on mat number 6, and Roos is going to have to go to the blood corner. No, he's not. He's going to pull his cotton out and throw it to the Iowa State trainers, and he's going to circle right back into the middle.
Right here, Bevins in on an outside single shot. He does not finish off the edge of the mat. So nice job right there, working his hips and not giving up a 2-point takedown. So once again, the score is 1-1 with a minute 5 seconds to go with Mitchell Mangold and Bevins from Solon.
Matthew Doyle 1-1 with Coy Roos from West Liberty with 40 seconds left to go. So got a couple of tight matches going here at weight class 152. Snap down by Roos. Tried to hit Doyle with the go behind. Doyle's going to block him off. Doyle's going to block him off and come right back to his feet.
Long shot by Mitchell Mangold. He didn't get there and hit the mark at first, and then knee pounds and picks up 2-point takedown, going up 3-1 on Zach Bevins with 36 seconds to go in the third period.
Off the edge of the mat goes Matthew Doyle and Coy Roos with 16 seconds left, and we're looking at overtime here possibly.
And they go off the edge of the mat right there with Mitchell Mangold still leading 3-1. So right here, he cannot give up a 2-point reversal. If he's going to give up one, or he's going to give up any points, you got to give up one and get to your offense and stay in the middle of the mat.
Long single shot by Doyle, and he's hanging on to go to overtime here as Coy Roos was trying to front headlock and hit him with the go behind, so we've got overtime right here.
Really tough ride right here with this inside arm, and he's sitting pretty right now with 15 seconds to go with third period. He's going to continue to ride heavy on the head, and right now Zach Bevins' head's on the mat. Mitchell Mangold is continuing to work on top. Really, really tough. He can feel that right now. And 4 seconds left to go with Mitchell Mangold, and he's going to win this match going 3-1. Mitchell Mangold is going to be a state place winner and getting some revenge on Zach Bevins right there.
Whew. Well, we got overtime, guys, on mat number 6. And it's a long single shot by Doyle, a hard whizzer by Roos. And Roos is trying to climb on top of Doyle for a 2-point takedown. Doyle hanging on for dear life. No points there as Doyle still has the right leg of Roos and is going to try to sit and face. There's a 2-point takedown by Coy Roos. 2-point takedown in overtime by Coy Roos. And Matthew Doyle is going to get knocked out of the tournament. And he will lose that match 3-1 in overtime. So that's going to be a tough one to take right there. And the junior from Independence with high expectations going to have to regroup. That was a hard-fought match, but again, Coy Roos is no slouch, gentlemen. He's a good opponent, and he came into the tournament he's a senior at 37-8, so no slouch at all.
Over here on mat number 5, now 4-2 lead for Cole Davis, as Davis with a 1-point escape to start this second period leads this match now 4-2.
Knee slide by Davis. He's in on Carson Devine. Let's see if he can dump Devine. Devine's going to stay in that long down block. And Jamie, those tough, close losses, you just as soon get technical foul as losing 3-1 in overtime.
Yeah, you would. And, just that's tough. And, and what's even, you hope if you're an Independence Mustang coach that Cole Davis has no idea what just happened on the mat right beside his, and he can come out and stay focused in his match. He's got to be careful as he's trying to roll through on Devine. He went across his back. This is what got him in his quarterfinal round match. He got caught. No points yet as Devine sitting on top of Cole Davis. Now they're going to give him 2 and back points. This is going to tie the match at 4-4. Now a wing or a half Nelson by Devine on Davis. Did he get any near fall? He's going to get a 2-point near fall. So it'll be 6-4 in favor of Carson Devine of Algona. As they go to period number 3, it'll be Devine's choice to start the third, and he's going to go down. So again, late period points there. As now we're going to go to mat number 7 with Jack Newhouse and Abe Mickle.
Another Womack matchup. Who'd have thought that? Come down to the state tournament, and you're wrestling another common opponent.
There's a nice shot right there, scoring 2 for Cole Davis. A black double sat him right to his backside. No?
He chose down. I think he chose down to start the third.
Oh, I thought they gave him 1-point escape. Yep, you're right.
Devine chose down, still underneath of Cole Davis.
So Jack Newhouse taking on Abe Mickle from Maquoketa. Interesting story on Mickle. Wrestling 170 all year and then bumping up to 182 in the sectional tournament and qualifying for the district and having a great district there. These two met last week in the district. So here we go. We'll see if Jack Newhouse can keep the West Delaware Hawks perfect here as Mickle comes right out with a 2-on-1 Russian tie on the left side of of Newhouse, and Newhouse is really going to have to fight to get out of that. Mickle is very strong. He's very shifty, and he pulled a big upset here, beating the returning state champion Lucas Rowland from Prairie City Monroe in round 1.
Right there, Cole Davis just did hit a blast double right there, picking up 2 points, and he is now trailing 7-6 in the third period with 50 seconds left. Coach Loughran's telling him to cut him, but he just got a stall call and picked up 1 point, so now it goes 7-7, so now you hold him down, and he's looking to get a cradle. He's got to be careful here as he's got his hand locked up over top of his shoulder here, so Cole Davis really got to stay behind the hips here.
Jack Newhouse with a 2-point takedown on a slide-by on Abe Mickle. He catches Mickle sitting flat-footed and hits that slide-by. Now he's going to take an inside wrist on the left and try to roll that out to a bar, 102 and counting. Jack Newhouse heavy on the hips. There's a sit-out turn and stand-up by Mickle, and it's going to be 2-1 with 55 seconds left to go in period 1. So great action here again. Everybody's laying it out on the line here. These guys on all 8 mats here, just wanting to willing themselves to stay in the tournament here. 2-on-1 by Newhouse. Russian Tide's got the right arm of Mickle trapped. Mickle over the top of the head of Newhouse. And Newhouse will back away. 31 seconds left to go in period number 1. Jack Newhouse up 2-1 over Abe Mickle from Maquoketa.
Listeners looking for Cole Davis right now. He's in the blood corner technically right now, so he's just cut blood time. It is still 7-7 as he's on top with just 25 seconds to go in the third period. And they're coming back to the center of the mat right now.
9 seconds left to go here. Standing front headlock by Newhouse. He's trying to snap Mickle down. Let's see if he can take him all the way down. He's going to run out of time, but good position for Jack Newhouse to be in, showing a little physicality. Newhouse wearing the green leg band. It's going to be his choice. Let's see. He's going to choose down on Abe Mickle.
Cole Davis has got a ball and chain hooked up right now, looking for a tilt right now, and it looks like he's going to get 2-point back points right there at the end of this period. Oh, he did not give him 2 points right there. Oh, blood time. And the time runs out.
2 separate 1 counts.
Yes.
Hold
and
on.
He sat up.
He did.
He sat up.
We're going to go to overtime with Cole Davis. Long shot by Devine as he's got the leg of Cole Davis wrapped up. We've got a minute of overtime here. And here's Devine. And trying to circle the corner. Now Davis is going to try to break the grip. He's trying to cut the corner on Devine. He's got the ankle hook. That's 2 for Cole Davis. Cole Davis with a 2-point takedown. And he will advance. He will be a state place winner for the Mustangs with a 9-7 overtime win over Carson Devine of Algona.
Over on mat number 7, it's a cross body ride by Abe Mickle. He gets high. Newhouse is going to try to shake him off. Newhouse is shaking him and trying to come out the back door on Abe Mickle. Let's see if he can score 2 here. Mickle hanging on for dear life. Newhouse now goes to the head of Mickle. Let's see if he can stack him up. Newhouse now trying to pull his head out. He's going to score 2. He's got a leg turk in. Let's see if he can keep that leg turk and go cross face to far shoulder. No, he's going to go inside wrist on the left. Use that turk. Let's see if he can turn Mickle over. 43 seconds, a lot of time for Jack Newhouse. He's trying to scoop the head of Abe Mickle. He's got the left arm across his back in a bar. He's going to have to get off the legs. He does get off the leg. He's going to hook the right leg, and he's going to try to curl Mickle up and pitch him to his back. And Mickle is very strong here. So Newhouse still riding that inside wrist to a bar, and he's trying to tilt Mickle now with 17 seconds left to go. Newhouse still tough on that bar arm. He's going to go right around the head from left to right and scoop the head of Abe Mickle. Mickle now knee slides and gets his hips up. And Newhouse up 4-1. Got 5 seconds left to go, and we're going to go to the third period.
Over on mat number 1, it's going to be a 2-point takedown for Andy Murphy of Decorah over on Jordan Brees of West Delaware. Minute 14 left to go first period. And Murphy with a 2-point takedown. He leads it 2-0.
It's going to be Mickle's choice. He checks his coaching staff out over there, and he's going to go neutral. Jack Newhouse up 4-1. Now's not the time to go flat-footed if you're Jack Newhouse. Neutral position. Abe Michael over the top of Jack Newhouse. Newhouse has a 2-on-run Russian tie. He's got the right arm of Mickle tied up, and Mickle around the throat of Newhouse, tying his head up. The referee down looking for a chokehold right there. 138 and counting. Got to be careful with your Jack Newhouse right there as an underhook by Mickle. Mickle looking at a high crotch to the right side of Newhouse.
Jordan Brees with a 1-point escape. Now he's back to his feet, looking for a front headlock with 30 seconds left to go in the first period. Brees trailing 2-1.
And Abe Mickle on top of Jack Newhouse. Newhouse again with a Russian tie, and this time on the left side of Mickle. 1:11 and counting. Newhouse up 4-1. Mickle now trying to control the head of Newhouse as Newhouse not doing anything with that Russian tie. He's burning some clock, and he's controlling Mickle, but we're going to get a stalemate.
Back over here on mat number 1, Jordan Brees goes back to action with 10 seconds left in the, is that the first period still?
Yep.
And that's how the period is going to end right here. So Brees is down 2-1 going into the second period.
46 seconds left to go for Jack Newhouse. He's doing a great job tying up Abe Mickle. And Mickle now with a double overhook. Now an underhook. Now a collar tie by Mickle. Newhouse is coming with an underhook to the right side of Mickle. Don't want to give Mickle anything to work with here. You're up by 3, Zach McCool. You got 20 seconds left to go in the match. And Newhouse with a hard collar tie. He's up 4-3. Mickle now trying to free his right arm. Newhouse has been tying up the arms of Abe Mickle. 15 seconds left to go. Newhouse now working that collar tie. There's Mickle trying to throw Newhouse in a headlock. Newhouse in reverse gear right here. 5 seconds to go, and Newhouse can run. He's in reverse gear. That's going to do it. Jack Newhouse winning that match right there by a score of 4-1. So he will be a medal winner. Don't know which one, but he will be a medal winner. Nice job by Jack Newhouse.
Over here on mat number 1, Andy Murphy defers in the second period and puts Jordan Brees on bottom. He gets out in about 10 seconds and tying up the score 2-2 with minute 9 left to go in the second period.
Over on mat number 8, it's Lake Stolberg of Monticello tied up 0-0 in the first period with Jarrett Meyer of Central Lyon, George Little Rock. And now we're going to have Drew Evans of Independence heading to mat number 3.
Roger, you'd really like to see Jordan Brees hit that blast double or that outside single shot that he hits so well. You've seen him hit it multiple times this week, and he's just got to continue to work that offensive move.
Well, short arm drag by Murphy as he's trying to get the corner on. I'm just thinking, you're right, Zach. I'm just thinking if he would explode right there. Murphy's got such long arms, and that's what's frustrating Jordan Brees. You called it right there. He's got a single. Let's see if he can finish it. He's going to try to back trip Murphy. Now he's going to cut across to a double. No points as Brees is trying to come around the backside. He's got to get up on his toes and cut the corner. He's going to pick up, Murphy's going to pick up a 2-point takedown on Brees.
Over here, a 2-0 lead over on mat number 8 for Jarrett Meyer of Central Lyon, George Little Rock. Over Blake Stolberg. And on mat 3, Drew Evans taking on Jarrett Fastert of Central Lyon, George Little Rock.
So starting in the third period, Andy Murphy is going to choose down. Jordan Brees on top. Let's see if he can lock up that cross-face cradle and pick up some back points as he is down 4-2 to start the third.
Neutral position on mat 3 at 285 with Drew Evans going at it here with Jarrett Fastert. And again, Evans like to see him open up and get right to that offense. He's been so good with those underhooks. And I'll tell you what, a short, squatty body there from Central Lyon. These two are 2 peas in a pod right here. And Evans working a 2-on-1 Russian tie.
Second period, Lake Stolberg with a 1-point escape. So he trails now 2-1 here with a minute 40 left to go in the second period.
They had some time issues over there on mat number 1 with Jordan Brees. They had to run some. The clock did not start, so they go back to the middle with a minute 50 to go in the third period as Jordan Brees is still on top of Andy Murphy from Decorah.
Drew Evans double underhook on Jarrett Fastert, trying to load him up. Let's see if he can toss him here. Fastert in reverse gear here. Evans trying to load up that double underhook for a launch, and Fastert's going to back out, and we will go back to the middle.
Back over here on mat number 1, we are to our feet. Andy Murphy gets an escape going up 5-2 in the third period with a minute 17 to go left in this match as Jordan Brees has got to get on the offense and not take such long shots here. So I'd like to see him hit those glass doubles and get that burst in underneath him and hit him because he's starting to get heavy foot, or, you know, his feet are starting to get heavy over there with Andy Murphy from Decorah. So lower your level, and I think he's going to be able to get in deep on him.
Drew Evans' choice, he will choose down to start period number 2. So Faster will ride the right side, try to tight waist Evans. Evans is going to find himself belly down as Faster is up on top with a hard, tight waist.
Over on mat number 8, still 2-1 in favor of Jarrett Meyer of Central Lyon. George Little Rock over Lake Stahlberg of Monticello. Now over on mat number 1, Zach.
We're with 22 seconds with a stall call on Andy Murphy from Decorah, and he's got to continue to get to the offense because he's down 5-2 right now, and there's no burst of energy to look for a shot right now as Jordan Brees needs to hit something from feet to back and take the long shot, and Andy Murphy picks up 2 on a snap spin to go up 7-2. So Jordan Brees will lose this match 7-2 and will eliminate him from the tournament.
All right, over on mat number 3, it's going to be an inside wrist to a bar by Fastard from Central Lyon. And we're going to get potentially dangerous. Going to get potentially dangerous for Evans underneath. So now knee slide to a stand-up by Drew Evans. He's going to score a 1-point escape. That's more like it, as he didn't get Fastard anything to work with. Didn't leave his arms behind right there.
Over here on mat number 8, Lake Stahlberg takes injury time, and he's down 2-1 in the third period with just 56 seconds to go left in that match. And oh no, we're going to the third period. Or is that injury time?
That's injury time. That was injury time.
Okay.
As it'll be Meyer's choice, he'll go down to start period number 3.
Over on mat number 3, a 1-point escape. Now Evans is going to lock up and throw Faster. That's what we were talking about right there, Drew Evans. Nice job as he went double underhook and blocked the knee of Faster and pitched him right on his back. Picked up a 2-point takedown with 14 seconds left to go. No back points there, but a much-needed takedown for Drew Evans as it will be Faster's choice to start period number 3, I believe, with Evans leading 3-0.
Back here at mat number 8, Lake Stahlberg is still riding on top with just starting. They had a caution to start that period. So he's riding tough on top. He releases him right now, so the score goes 3-1. Lake Stahlberg's really got to find his offense right here with 1:45 to go in the third period.
Jarrett Faster from Central Lyon, George Little Rock will choose down. And Faster is a senior. He came into the tournament at 32-8, so a quality opponent here for Drew Evans. There's a knee slide to a stand-up by Faster, and he will score 1 point. Now it's 3-1 with 38 seconds left to go in the match. Drew Evans has got to stay in great position here. Faster has not taken a shot on Evans. Faster content to work upper body here on Evans, and Evans going to go right back to that double underhook. Single underhook to the right side of Faster. He's got a collar tie with the left, underhook with the right now, and Faster is going to retie Evans with his right. 2-on-1 rushing now by Faster. Evans will back out of that, clear his arm. Hard retie now by Faster with the right. Evans now with an underhook on the right side of Faster. Faster's going to try to wing that underhook down. Looks like Evans is trying to load up a throw. It comes over the top of Faster. Now right back to that double underhook is Drew Evans. 56 seconds left to go. He's got the elbows jacked up of Faster and looking for a throw. And Faster's going to block him off with his head. So Drew Evans will let go of the double underhook. And we will go right back to pummel position, collar tie and retie. 41 seconds left to go in the match.
Lake Stahlberg over here on mat number 8 from Monticello is still down 3-1 with just 34 seconds to go, and not much action going on from Lake Stahlberg being down late in this match. He's really got to find a move that he's confident with to get a 2-point takedown to tie up this match with just 23 seconds to go. And there's a long shot back to his feet. He's got to continue to hit that shot.
Long shot now by Faster. He tries to shoot a double on Drew Evans. Evans with a nice front headlock. 10 seconds left to go in this match. And that's going to do it right there. His time's going to expire. Well, not yet. Faster's going to try to throw Evans. Evans is going to lateral drop faster as time expires, but he's going to pick up a great 3-1 win. So Drew Evans will walk home with some state hardware.
Lake Stahlberger Monticello just defeated 3-2. He hit another shot and got a stall call again and gave him 1 point, and unfortunately it was a little bit too late. So he loses that match 3-2 to get eliminated from the tournament.
There's one match left to go on the floor. There are 2 matches left to go. So, Jamie, let's take a timeout, and we're going to go right back through this wild and crazy Class 2A action. I'll tell you what, it was a lot better than we saw earlier today in Class 2A. So, Jamie will have his recap. Stay with us. You're listening to Hold by Hold action from the well on Eastern Iowa's sports leader, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Rivers Edge Construction wishes all the area athletes the best of luck in tournament action. If construction plans are in your future, call Lyle Palmer at 563-920-0046. Rivers Edge Construction can help you with your residential and commercial new construction and remodeling plans. Call Rivers Edge Construction in Manchester today.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Angela Weinkoff with Wapsie Insurance Services in Anamosa wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament play. Just like the area coaches, Wapsie Insurance Services can come up with a plan for you.
Back into the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, Zach McCool back along with you. Our state wrestling coverage this week brought to you by It's So Me Boutique, Animal Health Clinic, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, Kleesner Sanitation, Dunlap Motors, Bi-County Disposal, Clayton Drug, and Krogman Construction. Of course, a big thank you to Rundy Auto Group in Manchester for supplying us a 2019 Jeep Cherokee for our transportation this week. So thank you again to Rundy Auto Group. Take a look at our Class 2A session here. We start at weight class 113. It was Isaiah Weber of Independence with a fall in 153 over Johnny Hua of MOC Floyd Valley. Later tonight in the semifinals, Weber will take on Colby Lilligard of Bondurant Farrar. 126 pounds, Kane Lunsman losing in the quarterfinals to Mason Cleveland of New Hampton Turkey Valley. He then came back and lost by injury default to Avery Aben of Osage. So Kane Lunsman's sophomore season comes to an end here. 132 pounds, Ryan Phillips of West Delaware losing 9-0 in the quarterfinals to Jalen Schropp of Williamsburg. Phillips then came back and won 11-1 major decision over Brock Radicke of Vinton Shellsburg. So Phillips later tonight in the consolation quarterfinals will take on Remington Hansen of Clarion Goldfield Dows. 138 pounds, Jaden Payton of West Delaware falling in the quarterfinals 7-3 to Caleb Olenczak of Perry. He then came back and pinned Gunnar Rogers of North Fayette Valley in the backside tonight and will be a state qualifier. And tonight he will take on Isaac Bryan of Sergeant Bluff Luton in the consolation quarterfinals. In at 145 pounds, Chase Lunsman of Monticello falling a 4-3 in a 4-3 loss to Will Esmoil of West Liberty in the quarterfinals. He then went back to the backside and won 7-2 over Isaiah Spencer of Spencer. Tonight in the consolation quarterfinals, he will take on Max Babcock of New Hampton Turkey Valley. Cale Meyer of West Delaware came away with an 8-2 win over Miles Hansmeyer of Waukon. Tonight in the consolation quarterfinals, he'll take on Keaton Wilson of Clarion Goldfield Dows. At 152 pounds, Matthew Doyle of Independence falling in the quarterfinals 7-1 to Adam Aronson of Union.
Leading with 42 points.
Then Doyle went to the backside and lost 3-1 to Coy Roos of West Liberty. So Matthew Doyle's junior season at Independence comes to an end. Mitchell Mangold will be a state place winner as he won 3-1 over Zach Bevins of Solon. Tonight in the consolation quarterfinals, he'll take on Connor Pellet of Atlantic. 160 pounds, Cole Davis of Independence was pinned in the quarterfinals against Justin McCoon of Red Oak in 3 minutes and 8 seconds. He then went to the backside and won 9-7 in overtime over Carson Devine of Algona. Tonight in the consolation quarterfinals, he will take on Austin Beaver of West Liberty. 170 pounds, Wyatt Volker of West Delaware. The freshman will be in the semifinals tonight and face who else? Someone new. Just kidding. He's going to take on Paul Ryan of Mount Vernon. Fourth weekend in a row that these two have faced each other. The last two have been very close as we look forward to that match once again tonight in the semifinals. 182 pounds, Jack Newhouse of West Delaware with a 4-1 win over Abe Mickle of Makokata. Tonight in the consolation quarterfinals, he'll take on Luke Jennis of Sheldon South O'Brien. At 195 pounds, Jordan Brees of West Delaware fell in the quarterfinals as he was pinned by Dalton Chip of Hampton Dumont. And then he came to the backside and he was beaten 7-2 by Andy Murphy of Decorah. So Jordan Brees' career at West Delaware comes to an end. 220 pounds, Lake Stahlberg was beaten 7-2 in the quarterfinals by Cade Hambley of Clear Lake. Stahlberg then went to the backside and lost 3-2 against Jarrett Meyer of Central Lyon George Little Rock. So Lake Stahlberg's career at Monticello comes to an end here today. At heavyweight, in the quarterfinals, it was an area matchup, and it was Carson Petland getting the 3-2 ultimate tiebreaker win over Drew Evans of Independence. Tonight in the semis, Petland will take on top-ranked and top-seeded Spencer Trenery of Clarion Goldfield, as Evans went to the backside, and he won 3-1 over Jarrett Fastard of Central Lyon George Little Rock. Coming up tonight in the consolation quarterfinals, Evans will take on Cole Creemans of Williamsburg, who was a 3-1 winner in that consolation match. So he'll take on Cole Creemans, another WAMAC matchup at heavyweight. We just saw one with Evans and Petland. Our coverage will continue again tonight as we've got one more session coming your way this evening. As it starts at 7:30, it will be the Class 1A semifinals and third-round consolations, and then that'll be followed by the Class 2A semifinals and third-round consolations. Guys, we're almost done with our busiest day of the state meet, and we've seen it all today. We've seen some heartbreak, and we've seen some jubilation from some of our area wrestlers, but there's still a few more rounds left to go here.
Well, Jamie, after that last 2A round, we were kind of doubting how our guys would respond and come back, but they responded and came back very, very well. You know, out of the 15 2A guys that we were watching down here, 4 of them got kicked out, so that means 11 of our 2A guys are going to go home with some hardware here from the state tournament. So great response. And you know, when you get here, we always talk to the guys about physically you're ready to go. And Zach, you know this. Physically you're ready to go. It's about getting that top 8 inches above your shoulders ready and willing and able to once you step out on the mat, to believe in your training, to believe in your coaches, to believe in your skills. And we saw that here with our 2A guys. We saw that with the Bobcats this morning, and our 1A guys did an exceptional job too. So a lot of great action, and it's going to continue here for another couple hours tonight.
As you saw right there, as West Delaware has won the state duels title, on Wednesday, the biggest thing is you could see with these guys, they're a total team. Winning the first one, the second one, the third one, back to back to back to back. I think they all feed off of each other. So you can really tell that the West Delaware Hawks are really a true team. They pick each other up, even though after tough losses, I think they keep it light and they try to continue to work on each other in practices and get better every single day and continue to work on that mental force throughout that entire program. So great job by Coach Voss and all the other area coaches and the wrestlers as we continue to see the guys that we're covering make it through a very tough day.
Absolutely, as we will be back a little before 7:30 with our Class 1A semifinals. In Class 1A, our semifinalists will include the 2 Noonan brothers. Aiden at 113 pounds. He'll be taking on Hagen Heiston of Logan Magnolia. At 132 pounds, Nolan Noonan will be taking on Logan James of Underwood. Grant Hager of Beckman will be in the semifinals against Nick Hamilton of Underwood. Grant Henderson at 152 in the semifinals. He'll take on Benjamin Smith of Iowa Valley. And at 195 pounds, it'll be Owen Grover of Beckman in the semifinals, taking on Chase McLeish of Newman Catholic. And at heavyweight, it'll be Taylor Fox of East Buchanan taking on Aaron Olson of Missouri Valley. That's going to do it for us here for now. We will be back, like we said, a little before 7:30 with the 1A and 2A semifinal rounds. So, for my partners Roger Reed and Zach McCool, this is Jamie Vaskey saying so long from the Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines, Iowa, where once again you've been listening to the Iowa High School State Wrestling Championships on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 AMCH.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Anyone can win a game, but it takes a lot more to be a champion. It takes hard